My name is Svendsen. I am the marketing manager for CCI Europe, and CCI is a software company that provides infrastructure solutions, software infrastructure solutions for media groups all over the world. We have customers such as the New York Times, USA Today, and in Europe it's Die Welt in Germany, and Denmark locally is Jyllands-Posten, Politiken, Ekstra Bladet, and so on. I think the primary reason why CCI is interested in Internet Week Denmark is that news and the way that news is moving is of course not just moving to online, but it's moving to a whole new ecosystem of digital publications and citizen-generated journalism, and Internet and online in so many different ways is an aspect that news publishing and news distribution has to adapt to. And that's why a focus on Internet and online is also extremely important for us. It's a huge challenge for the news industry. As you say, everything has been ad-driven for a while now. Subscription is going down on the paper, but some of the innovative companies in Europe and also in the US are slowly getting the digital revenue to rise to a level where it's almost 50% of the income. So that curve has to keep going up. Media companies really need to focus on quality journalism, and quality journalism that they can actually charge for. And this is not just about putting up a paywall and forcing those who do not subscribe to the printed paper anymore to pay for online. It's about creating new products all the time, being able to get an idea in the morning for a new iPad app about a certain event or a certain topic, and actually be able to be flexible enough to publish this app in the afternoon or in the evening. So the flexibility and the ability to be creative in news and use whatever media outlet, whatever digital media outlet is available, that's paramount for the news publishers, and that's what's going to save them from what everybody calls the newspaper death. It's not about the newspaper death, it's about the rise of journalism. As you say, anyone can be a journalist. You have people who have hundreds of thousands of followers on Twitter, and is he or she a journalist? Sure, in some ways, but good quality journalism also has to be curated somehow, has to be relevant to either the broad public or to very specific audiences. And that's a field that's really interesting for us as well, because how do you create the system, the system that lies behind this whole curation? How do you make sure that a quality blogger or a quality tweeter somewhere is actually included in the news media big picture? And of course we're interested in that whole infrastructure and that whole ecosystem, and how that can be integrated to the systems we want to develop today and in the future. I think that some of the events that takes place during the Internet Week Aarhus should actually be new media outlets. So during that week, why not see if we can make a prototype? The citizen journalists, also the local media companies, and CCI is interested in this as well. Why not see if we can actually make a prototype for the future of media during this week? We don't know where it's going, but I think there's some really interesting prospects in that.